Hey, it's Joe Amoia, the Smarter Dating Guy, with this week's Smarter Dating Tip of the Week. Did you ever wake up weeks, months, or even years into a relationship and realize that the guy you're with just isn't doing it for you? Or maybe you've been with a guy or in a relationship for a while and you keep telling yourself that things are going to get better or he's going to change. Yet the reality is, it doesn't. Would you like to learn how to figure out quickly if a guy is a good fit for you before you're involved with him? Well, today I'm going to share with you 3 tips on how you can do that. The first is you got to learn how to screen your dates. You got to learn how to screen men better. See, most of us want to be with someone so bad that when someone comes along, we jump right in. And we don't take our time to really find out if this person is even worth your time. So the first thing you need to do is to screen your dates better. You want to talk on the phone a couple of times. You want to get to know this person to see if they're even worth investing your time and energy in. You simply want to have a couple of conversations. You don't want to sit there with a list of questions and interrogate the guy, because that will scare him away, and it'll scare him away quickly. But if you just have a conversation, a couple of conversations to see where he's at, what he's looking for, and where he wants to go in his life, you're going to get a good indication if this guy is worth pursuing at all. I remember when I was dating, my antennas were up. After what I had been through, I didn't want to go back down that road anymore. So I wanted to make sure, is this the kind of person that's even worth my time? So simply sitting back and taking a slower approach really helped me to learn where and when I should invest my time and energy. And the good news is you don't have to spend weeks trying to figure this out. A couple of phone calls will really give you a good indication. And you'd be amazed, just talking to someone 2-3 times, how that will quickly help you figure out, you know what, nice person just isn't good enough for me. So that's the first step. The second step is simply keep your eyes and your ears open. See, one of the things you have to realize about people is that they're pretty consistent in how they live their lives. A person that lies isn't just going to lie to you. They're going to lie to their boss. They're going to lie to their friends. They're going to lie to their coworkers. So by simply keeping your eyes and ears open, you're going to simply acknowledge what's right in front of your eyes. Okay. A person that's disrespectful is going to be disrespectful to the waitress when you're out to dinner. He's going to be disrespectful to other people in his life. He's going to talk about his boss. He's going to talk about his relatives. He's going to talk about everybody and show you that, he's a disrespectful person. Because guess what? If he's disrespecting everyone else, no matter how nice he is to you in your first couple of dates, there's going to come a time where his true self is going to be revealed, and he's going to start disrespecting you as well. So you want to pay attention to every aspect of his life. How does this guy live his life? Does he live it with honesty, respect, and integrity? Or does he live it in a way that's completely opposite to all 3 of those things? But most importantly, you want to pay attention to how he treats the women in his life. There's an old expression, if you want to know how good a guy will be in his relationship, look at the way he treats his mother. Well, I'm going to take it one step further. Is you don't want to just look at the way he treats his mother and his siblings. You want to look at the way he treats all women in his life. Because guess what? That's how he's going to treat you 6 years later. And the third step is the most important. And it's really learning how to be honest with yourself. Know exactly what you want. Know exactly where you want to go. And as you keep your eyes and ears open, you're going to be able to discern if this guy is on the right track. If he wants to go in the same place. And are his actions backing up what he says? Because the reality is everybody talks a good game, but most people's actions don't back up what they're saying. So you simply keep your eyes and ears open and you see if the guy's actions are backing up his words, because it doesn't make a difference what he's telling you. Okay? Guys know how to talk a good game, but are his actions backing up? That's the most important thing. And be honest with yourself. If his actions aren't backing up his words, well, guess what? They're not going to back up his words 6 months, 6 years from now. And part of being honest with yourself is learning how to take your emotions out of the equation. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to solve your girlfriend's problems? Why? Because your emotions aren't involved. Well, that's the way you want to look at it. See, when you're honest with yourself, you take your emotions out of the equation and you just see it for what it is. And it's not a matter of judging. It's just simply a matter of seeing if it's a good fit or it's not. And if it's not, there's only one thing you need to do. Say next. Okay? So I hope this helps. Hope you got some great information. As always, if you know someone who can benefit from this, please pass it along. Have an awesome week. We'll see you next time. God bless.